You the one, ain't nobody fucking with a fuck. Hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. I hype me up. I got 99 problems, but I got 100 reasons. If it rains, sleet, or snow, I'ma ball every season. Cause I gotta hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. I hype me up. Say I'm enough, even when it's tough. I can fall 1,000,000 times and I'm still getting up. Bullshit it for the bird, broke shit it for the duck. Early bird get the worm first. Glad me some more. I know I can do what I wanna do what I wanna do. If you don't believe in me, I don't give a fuck about you. Get your ass to the bed. I know I am. No, I'm motherfucking crushed. Bitch, I'm motherfucking crushed. It just take a little time. Had to come and set it down. Nothing more, nothing less. Teaching ain't like a professor. I'm healthy, I'm wealthy. I'm a motherfucking die. If it's for me, then it's for me. What I tell them all the time. If you walk around my life.
What it do, y'all? We back again with another motherfucking episode. Anyway, today is Tuesday, the 13th, May the 13th. Child, I know I ain't seen y'all in the month of Sundays, but she been happy to get some things together. Anyway, if y'all don't know who the fuck that is, that's Flipper T right there. Okay, that TT. All right. These affirmations, this is the name of her song, but she got more songs, but I fuck with her, and I had reached out to her to ask her, can I use her song for my podcast, and she assured me that I could. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Anyway, because let me tell you something about YouTube, because now your girl on YouTube, okay, she's on YouTube, she's on iHeartRadio, and she's also on Spotify. Okay, so at first when I wasn't on any of these things, now she's on all three of these things simultaneously. Okay, so it's a little different, and I've been having to, like, it took me a little while to even get everything like uploaded, and so that's what it took me so long to actually come back and do another show or whatever. I had to actually get all of that together. Excuse me, y'all, let me take a sip of my tea because it is good and it's hot and I need to drink it. But yeah, this song here is by Soraya Weiss. It's called High Vibe Bad Bitch. I actually love this song as well. I like to try to listen to things that everybody else don't really be listening to all the time. So yeah. Anyway, fucking around with YouTube, and I'm trying to not have the music, you know what I mean, because they will flag your shit. Period. So yeah, like I said, I'll be playing Flipper T TT shit. So yeah, cool. But anyways, how y'all be? How y'all been doing? Huh? I miss y'all. Like I said, she just been trying to get it together. I've been trying to upload this shit, get everything right. Like I said, y'all can go on these platforms, look for Deja the Diva. Okay, Convos with Sus. She in there. Alright. Come on and tap the fuck in, period. Now, like I said, I'm not doing this for to get any clout. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm doing this just simply for to tell my story and expose my motherfucking mama. I don't give a fuck how nobody else feels. This is my life. This is my life experience. And if that includes me saying certain things, I'm gonna have to just do that. But certain things, I'm gonna just go ahead and, nip in the fucking bud, because I'm like really over the bullshit. And I had a conversation with the ancestors last night, and I told them I ain't doing all that. I'm not about to go back and forth with nobody. Like, you wanna do all this back and forth. I'm not doing all that, ma'am. You can be petty, you can bully me, you can be mean girl me, you can send your minions over her to possibly do whatever. Motherfucker talk shit about me. I don't give a fuck. That is your business. If that make you feel good, then that makes you feel good. I am not retaliating. I really don't give a fuck. It takes two to tango, and Deja is over here minding her fucking business. Period. And it is what it is. But yeah, y'all. So I need to get back in on what my last show was about. Well, not my last show, because my last show I was just ranting, and it wasn't like I was just ranting basically. But at this point it's just like I'm just to the point where I just really want to be happy. I don't really care, what people has to say, how motherfuckers try to put you down, and how motherfuckers want to talk shit about you. And it's whatever. Do whatever you feel you can do. At this point, I really don't care, because motherfuckers want to talk shit whether you do good, whether you do fucking bad. Like, it doesn't matter if you give a person their props. It doesn't matter about any of that. People don't give a fuck. They're going to still talk shit. They're going to still do what they do. You know what I mean? And I haven't got to the point of my story yet where I'm actually telling y'all the story about like what all happened when I let a bitch come live with me, and what she done, and all the lies that she told, and what she did while she was here. But I'm not rushing my story, and we'll get there when the fuck we get there. Period. Yeah, so right now I'm knowing that this is me telling a story about Nick ass. So that's what we on, because the last story before that I was talking about how me and this nigga had met or whatever, and what my uncle had did to try to make us they tried to like hook me up. He tried to hook me up with the dude or whatever, and I was like, no, bro, look dirty, this, that, and the third, and he like, nah. I mean, I'm like, no, I'm not fucking with bro. Anyway, cool. That was like the only time I had seen him, right? After we was talking inside Mama's house, we fucked around and went outside, and we was sitting on the porch and we was talking and shit. Anyway, it was me, my uncle and him, and we was all like sitting out there talking, smoking and shit. And my uncle was talking about some dumbass shit like I said, how he want us to take over or whatever. And I'm just looking at his ass like, bro, you crazy bitch. I'm not working for nobody, especially when it comes to drugs and shit like that. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? He sound dumb. Anyway, I'm looking at his ass like he fool. I'm just sitting over there like really not saying too much, because this nigga stupid if he thought that I was ready to sit right here and sell some drugs and do all that shit. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. I'm not doing that shit no more. So anyway, at this point, it was goddamn crazy, because after I seen him that particular time, I ain't seen him for like a long ass while, because I had ended up like moving and everything. I fucked around and moved to Williamsburg Village or whatever. And motherfucking that was like a while. Like, I ain't seen that man in some shit. So I wasn't really worrying about his ass, to be honest. Because, like I said, I wasn't worrying about talking to nobody at that point. Like, I had my little motherfucking tenders that I used to talk to and shit, but that was it. It wasn't like some big ass shit really going the fuck on. So, anyway, come back to my uncle. This nigga, like, his birthday about to come or whatever, he kept on saying like, shit, Deja, I want you to make me some stuff for my birthday. Like, I want you to make me the sliders that you be making, and something else he said. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he was like, shit, my bad, y'all, I keep on taking a sip of this tea. It's too fucking good. I can't even stop. So he kept on saying he wanted me to motherfucking make him whatever he wanted me to make him. Mind you, I told him he didn't have to give me no money. I was gonna, just make it for him, because at this point, It was his birthday, so I was just gonna make it for him. He ain't had to pay me or nothing. So when it come down, like a week before his birthday, we had talked to each other. And he was saying, like, I was like, shit, you gonna come pick me up and shit, da da da. And he like, yeah, I'm gonna come pick you up, this, that, and the third. So, again, I don't own the rights to this music. I just got the permission to play Flipper T Music, TT Music, because I reached out to her and asked her, can I play it on my podcast? And she said that I could. So, anyway, I have to say that, y'all, because this is going on YouTube too, and people, I mean, they crazy. Anyway, so yeah, he said he was gonna pick me up and all this and the third. So, boom, it come to the day of his birthday, mind you. My girls was a little bit younger than, DeAndre was a little bit younger than, so, hell no, he wasn't watching my motherfucking kids. Because he was too young. Now my son is 19. But back then, hell no. He was not watching my motherfucking children. None of them. They need somebody to come over there and watch them. So I had already called my grandma like, shit, come over here and watch these damn children while I go to this damn little party. And I done made this shit for this man, and I'm going to take you the fuck over there. So I had been calling him, but he wasn't answering the phone. So, man, I'm getting pissed the fuck off because this nigga not answering the phone. And I'm talking about my uncle, y'all. So he won't answer the phone. So I'm like, what the hell? What the hell, you know? Like, what the hell going on with this guy? So he answered the phone one time and he was saying how, there's people over there or whatever. Cool. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I end up, like I said, when my grandma come over there, I end up getting a ride from my aunt because my aunt, my mama, older sister, she dropped my grandma off over there. So, after she had pulled up, I'm like, shit, girl, just go ahead and drop me off. You don't gotta pick me back up, just drop me the fuck off. So, I get her to drop me the fuck off or whatever at Unc's house. By this time, I'm already pissed the fuck off because this motherfucker this motherfucker was on some shit. Let me pause, y'all. The children came to the room. So, yeah, anyway, that damn girl come up here every time she get up. That's my youngest child, Rashay. So, anyway, yeah, I was already pissed. So, when I get there, I'm like, I'm on 1,000, you hear me? And back then, like I said, I didn't give a fuck. So, I would say shit. I didn't give a fuck. If I had to cuss your ass out, I would cuss your ass out. I didn't give a fuck. This is back then, you know, I didn't care. So, I come to where the fuck he standing. And I'm banging on the door. Didn't give a fuck. So, he opened up the motherfucking door. And I instantly started laying in on his ass. Like, motherfucker, you got me over here waiting on your dumb ass. And you know you were supposed to come over here and you think I'm sitting right here. I done paid money for motherfucking food and this, that, and the fucking third. Like, nigga, you got me fucked up. So, he like, y'all, this is my niece right here. Basically, his ass has been already over here drinking and shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm over here cussing his ass out. So the bitch that he stayed with, like, I like her. She ain't scared of your ass. And I'm like, scared of him for fucking what? He ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing to me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Stop fucking playing, bitch. We can already fucking talk. You said you was coming over here for the fucking do this, and that, and the third, and you liar. You're a liar. Period. You ain't got your license, so what, bitch? I got my license. I could have drove your fucking vehicle. It's not really that important. Like, you want some whole shit. Anyway, I'm over there fucking talking shit. Ian walks in, Nick. Okay, he looked different because he don't look dirty and shit. Because like I told y'all, my uncle said he had just got off work or whatever that day when I first met him. So he wasn't looking dirty and shit. He was like dressed up or whatever. He was smoking and shit. So at this point,
She says she's been bitten from head to toe.
I don't know what been showing on me, but I know
I wasn't paying no attention to his ass. I was in there talking shit. So he like, man, just get your ass a drink and shut the hell up. So I was like, all right, cool. I fucked around and, cooled down a little bit. This when I'm still drinking the shit, man. I don't drink, I don't smoke weed, I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't smoke shit no more. I don't do shit no more. I'm just here, right here. So I'm all fucking goddamn they're rolling up and shit. I see nigga ass rolling up. Nigga ass over there like, yeah. I guess he over there tripping because I'm over here cussing my uncle out. And he been motherfucking goddamn tripping like shit. I'm guessing, like I said, because I'm cussing out my uncle, but nobody really cussed my uncle out. Like, niggas, because he got a mouth on him as well, so. Anyway. The party started winding down or whatever, after a while. And he started talking shit like, oh, I ain't taking you home. You gonna have to spend night. I'm like, I'm not spending night over here. The fuck? I don't know who the fuck this bitch is. The fuck? I'm on my own motherfucking bed. My grandma in my motherfucking house. I'm going to fuck home. You got me fucked up. So, I don't know how the fuck you gonna get home. And I'm like, you gonna drive me home. And if you don't drive me home, I'm gonna take your motherfucking car. You got me fucked up. Anyway, me and him going back and forth. So, after that, Nicky ass like, shit. He step up like, shit. I'll take you home. So I'm looking at his ass like, fuck you. Nigga talking about he'll take me home. I'm looking at his ass sideways like, nigga, wait. Fuck, take me the fuck up. Listen, Deja was on some other shit back then. I'm looking at this nigga sideways like, I don't give a fuck. This fuck nigga, I don't need your ass to take me the fuck home. How I'm looking at his ass, but as soon as he said that shit, my uncle like, yeah, you ain't gotta drive my fucking car. Now go let him take you the fuck home. So he kept on saying, yeah, cause she live out way west, fuck this, that, and the third. And I'm like, no the fuck I don't. You just don't know the way to take there where you ain't gotta worry about Henrico or whatever. And when I say Henrico, I mean Henrico police and shit. So, yeah, so, it was really funny. Anyway, the nigga ended up, taking me home and shit. So, I fucking got down around, go home and shit. The drive was quiet. Like, we didn't really talk. He asked me a couple questions. I answered them, and that's where it stopped at. And that was it. So, when we pulled up to my house, he was like, why your uncle always talking about you live way out? And I'm like, because he a bitch-ass motherfucker that ain't got no fucking license and he's scared of Henrico. He started laughing like, yeah. He was like, but this is not even way out. So, anyway, mind you, by the time I pulled the fuck up and he asking me questions about uncle shit, like when he just asked me a question, my grandma stick her head out the door like, cause she knows he is a bitch. So she sees her fucking car lights shining on the fucking goddamn house, and she comes the fuck to the door and she's like, Deja, that you up? Like, yeah, this me. She like, who is that that's dropping you off? Who is that? And I'm like, this Nick, you don't know him. So she like, who? Imagine my grandma noticed it as fuck. So, yeah, she like, who? I'm like, Dick. She like, oh, no, him. So she stayed right there for a couple seconds looking out there being fucking nosy. And she curled her ass back in the house. So, she motherfucking got them her ass back in the house. Close the door. Motherfucking by the time she do that, I got the door open, but I'm ready to step out the car. So he like, can I get your number? And I'm like, I'm like, alright, you can get my number. Please don't be on no weird shit, because I don't got time for that. So I gave my number and shit. That was that. Y'all got out of his truck and I left. So I go in the house. Grandma like, who the hell was that? I said, Mama, I told you already who that was. That was Nick. She was like, who the hell is Nick? I'm like, man, he be with Unc. Oh, okay. I don't know him. I said, of course you don't know him. That's why I told you I had to go back in the house. You know, I'm just tripping because my grandma funny as fuck. So, I'm like, that's why I told you I asked me to go back in the house because you don't know what the hell. She was like, I'm ready to call Shernette. I don't give a damn what time it is. She gonna come over here and come pick me the fuck up. I couldn't think about what time it was, y'all. I just knew it was late. So, come get them off. She called Shernette. Shernette is my aunt name. My mama's older sister. She comes and pick her ass up or whatever, and my grandma leave. But yeah, I gave this nigga my number. Boom. You know, I come in the house, get myself together. Boom. That was that. Mind you, after I gave this nigga my number, he didn't hit me up directly or right away. No. I'm thinking when he got home, he ended up texting me to say that was his number and shit, so I can lock his number in my phone. So cool, and that was what that was. That was it. But I ended up not even speaking to him after that jump for a little minute. But you know, I think it had to be like a couple weeks or something. So when he started texting and calling and shit. And me, because my grandma always taught me, like, this how you tell a man it's really for you. You carry his ass through some tests. So, I carried his ass through some tests. Which I always fucking do. That's just my type of thing. So, I would lie and say, oh, I ain't nothing to eat up in here. Because you bring my kids some pizza and shit. Like, just see what the fuck he gonna do. Mind you, that's a lie. I was cooking every day back then. So, they ain't never had to worry about nothing to fucking eat, period. So, he would bring the pizza or whatever. He'll bring whatever, like, if I asked him to. So, like, one day, my cousin Kill, like, I'm talking to her, and she coming to my fucking house, and she like, yeah, I'm about to come over your house. So, matter of fact, she don't do that shit. She just showed up in my house. So when she came to my house, and motherfucker, it's just me and her sitting up in that bitch, chilling. If I'm not mistaken, the girls was gone. They was gone somewhere. I'm not sure where they was at, but they was gone. I think all three of the kids was gone, but I'm not sure. But I'm thinking that they was because was gone. But anyway, so this bitch, she basically only came over there because she wanted to smoke. And she thought I had some smoke. And I'm like, I don't got no smoke, so I don't know what the fuck you come over here for. She told me, because you know people that got smoke there, so just call them, we'll get you. Like, I got the money, I'm like, alright, cool. So I started calling around for to get some smoke and shit. Motherfuckers won't answer the phone and all this little dumb shit. So, cool. Anyway, this motherfucker, I said, well, Nick, you smoke, and I think he said weed. I'm gonna call him. So, I text his ass like, shit, what you doing? I texted him or called him like, shit, what you doing? I ain't doing nothing. He's like, you gonna come over here and smoke with me? And he like, sure, I'll come over there and smoke with you or whatever. So, imagine, I didn't give a fuck. I had my fucking house dress on. I didn't give a fuck. Period. I had my fucking house dress on that I walk around the house with. So, excuse me, y'all. I was me eating the orange pills or whatever that come in the tea. So, Yeah, he comes over. Take him a little while, but he get there. He come over there. And he rolling up and we smoking and shit. Mind you, this bitch, with her still ass, she over here texting me the whole time while this nigga sitting at the fucking table. So she fucking texting me and shit like, man, I think he look alright, Deja. I'm like, he alright. So I'm like, you know, light skinned niggas ain't my shit. She was like, but he look alright though. She was like, you could tell that he like you though. And I said, why the fuck you said that? Mind you, me and this bitch texting, we sitting right beside each other at my motherfucking kitchen table. Why the fuck we smoking? We ain't really talking and shit. Niggas just smoking. So we texting and shit. She like, man, he really like you. And I'm like, why the fuck you say that shit? So she like, because ever since he got here, he just been looking at you when he ain't stirred off or nothing. He just been looking at you the whole time. So I'm like, okay, so I'm just tripping. And so like I said, I got my little house dress on, imagine. The house dress I got on, I used to wear it outside. But it's made like short sleeve. It's a mini dress and it got like a little slit in my back out or whatever. And so if y'all ever seen Peoples, the movie Peoples, his daughter was gay and shit, right? So motherfucking goddamn his daughter was gay and shit, but they didn't know that she was fucking with her best friend, and she been fucking with her best friend for years. Anyway, she never told them that she was gay, but I guess they already figured it. So one day on the movie, the girlfriend, her best friend was like asking the dude like, "What shit? Like, what's up with you and shit?" And he was they was talking. Anyway, she was like, you know how nigga gonna blow that back out and shit, right? That's what the fuck she was saying, right? Like, blow that back out. So this bitch texted me that shit, and when I say I fucking was fucking, bitch, I'm over this bitch tripping. I'm talking about it caught me the fuck off guard. So I done motherfucking started laughing out fucking loud like this bitch is in the fucking way, right? So anyway, like I said, me and this bitch just sitting right here fucking sexy each other back and forth. So she texting me now like, oh, I'ma leave. And I'm like, bitch, you better not the fuck leave. Like, stop playing. So she like, why? I'm like, bitch, don't fucking play with me. So she like, alright, so anyway, the whole time this nigga just sitting right there. He ain't really saying too much. But I'm trying to figure out, is he picking up that me and this bitch sexing each other? Is me and this bitch sexing each other or not? Anyway, I guess not. Or he just wasn't worrying about it. So after the blunt was gone, he left me some weed. And he did. So I told him that, I'll call him later or whatever. And we gave each other a hug and that was it. So after that, we started talking more. Or whatever. And we started talking more and shit like that. And I had started driving again, so I had got me a red truck this time. And I ain't had to worry about this motherfucker coming to get me or nobody else coming to get me. A bitch was doing what she do. So anyway, I told y'all that I was talking to a couple of people at the same time. No. I was talking to Tay. I was talking to Tay ass too, man. And Tay is my aunt, her nigga nephew or some shit like that. But man, me and Tay never like chill with each other and shit like that. Only at my aunt house. So mind you, I wasn't over my aunt's house that often for to be chilling with this motherfucker. Well, he wasn't over there that often for to be chilling with his ass. And plus, he had this little odor. He had this BO. Like, it's like he didn't use enough deodorant or something. I don't know, but I couldn't fuck with him. So But we were just like talking shit. It wasn't like nothing like, oh, this motherfucker came over my house, we fucking around. None of that shit. None of that shit was going down. He was just somebody who to talk to when I felt lonely. Anyway, now if you see the nigga, you wouldn't think he got a BL problem because he's cute. He's definitely cute. He's definitely a chocolate ass nigga. Body on 1,000 because his body look good as a motherfucker. I ain't even lying. Like 6-pack, he all that shit. Like, cool. And he fight his ass off. Anyway, this motherfucker, we were just talking. That was it. But by this time, you know, it had been some months that had passed. So me and Nick was still talking. Yeah, but he asked me to come over his house one day. But before he asked me to come over his house, like I said, me and him had been talking for a minute. And when I say, like, we had been talking for some months, and I'm like, fuck that. Me personally, I wanted some dick. I don't give a fuck about none of that. So, I'm like, this nigga need to do something, you know? Like, so, like, one of the nights he was talking on the phone, I'm like, bro, you ain't made no move yet. Like, what it do? You feel me? I'm like, I know you ain't waiting on me to make no move, because I'm not. And if you ain't on me to make a move, you ain't gonna never, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I don't know why I told him that, because he invited me over his house. And he's like, hey, come over here, whatever. And he come on saying he got a dog. Y'all, I don't fucking like dogs. So he's like, yeah, dog, this is, I'm like, man, nah, I don't got time for all that, because I hate for your dog to try to bite me or whatever. So he's like, man, she ain't gonna bite you. So I'm like, all right, whatever. He said, I'm gonna put her in the cage and all that. Man, whatever. I came over this nigga house. Imagine. I had been running the streets all fucking day since I had came outside. And I don't think I was outside all day, but I was outside for the majority part of the day. And I never even went back to the house. Because at this time, my mom and them had moved in with me over there. And they was sleeping in the living room. So I ain't had to worry about like somebody watching Renee and them because they was cool. So, yeah, he told me to come over his house. So I'm like, all right, I'm pulling up over that bitch. Because I needed some smoke anyways. And like I told you, he used to sell smoke shit. So I goes over that bitch. It's just a regular ass night. We just, when I come in that joint, I'm like, oh, okay. We got a nice apartment here. A 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment over South Side in Kingman Wands or whatever. So, we smoking and shit. In his second bedroom, which he just used that as a chill spot. He got like couches in there, TVs and shit. And I'm like, he showed me his house. I'm like, you need to give me the tour. So he showed me his house or whatever. And yeah, he showed me like, you know, the rooms and shit. Mind you, pretty clean for a bachelor. Like his house was definitely clean. I don't know if he just cleaned up that day, but it don't even matter. It was definitely clean for a bachelor. Now I did see a couple of roaches scattered throughout there, but it was clean for the most part. So we go back to the room where we were chilling at, which is sitting on the couches and shit. And I was trying to tell his ass, like, bruh, like, what is that smell up here? Is that coming from the dog? Like, what is the smell up in there? Like, I don't know if it was like the couches or what. Like, what was it? I didn't know. But he was like, I don't smell nothing. I said, it's because your ass live here. So that smell is normal to you. So I'm like, you need to get something for Breeze and spray your couches down because it's your fucking dog because you let that motherfucker wallow all over this motherfucking couch. So, now mind you, the dog ain't no big ass pit bull or nothing like that. He's got a little ass poodle looking dog, period. So, and she was all white. So, anyway, yeah, we just over there smoking and shit. And like I said, I don't think I should have told that nigga that he should have made a move because he did. So And I should have got into it deep more with him as far as finding out like what his background was and all this other little shit, but I didn't, because to me he struck me as a motherfucker who just don't really talk to really too many people. He stays to himself. Period. Like you could just get that from him. So, and I felt like in his energy I felt pretty safe. So I thought it was cool. Let me stop again. I do not own the rights to this music that is playing in the background. It is by Flipper T. TT. I reached out to her and asked, can I play her music? And she said yes. So, don't own the rights to this music. Anyway, excuse me. Yeah, so we just sitting right there chilling and smoking and shit. And so like, yeah, so he leaned in to kiss me and we kissed. And that was like the first time that we ever kissed. So, yeah, after that, he started like, eating my coochie or whatever. Cool. So that was that. Boom. And I was tripping because I'm like, bruh, like, what the fuck? Like, anyway, I'm tripping because I'm like, bro, like, I had been running around, like, I had a couple stops I had to make throughout the day, and I had been running around. So, I'm like, damn, boy, you could have let me, like, go in the bathroom and wash up or something before you did all that. And he was like, no, like, you actually didn't stink. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, but still, I don't like that. And so, I'm like, I don't want to be here on this couch because it stinks. So he's like, all right, come in my room. So he told me that he really don't go in his room. For real, that's why I stay clean, because he said he'd be mostly in the other room on the couch and shit. So I'm like, well, I'm not being here on this couch because that shit does not feel good. So that was that. We ended up going in his room, and y'all already know what happened. Cool. And yeah, so like after that, he started coming over my house more. I started going over his house more, and that's just what it was. We was going back and forth to each other's houses. And I told y'all I had my mama and them staying in my house, so I didn't really want to be there like that because I do not fuck with my mama. Like, even back then, I still didn't really fuck with her, but I always try to be there for them when they ran into their little problems or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, after that, like I said, we just started chilling and going back and forth to each other's houses and shit. He still stayed at his house, and I still stayed at my house, but I would go up his house sometimes, bring the girls over there, and vice versa. Cool. Yeah, he would come over my house. I would cook for him, and just, shit like that. We started a relationship, basically. End up coming and found out, I'm like, something ain't right. Because he was at my house one day, and somebody had called, and then he heard up and like hung up the phone. Like he was arguing with them, and he hung up the phone. So I'm like, what? And then the bitch sent the fucking text message or some shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? So he went to the bathroom after he hung up the phone. He left his phone right there, and so I looked at his phone like, what the fuck? So I'm like, bruh, you still talking to bitches or some shit? Like, what the fuck you got going on? So he like, nah, man, that's my ex or whatever, and she wanted me to pay some type of bill or something she wanted him to do for her. And I'm like, listen, let me tell you something right the fuck now, because I ain't about to play all that. It's either her or it's me. I don't share. So it's either you fucking with that bitch or you fucking with me, and that's it. And I'm like, at the end of the fucking day, ain't no motherfucker in between. If that's who you fucking with, then you go fuck with her. I'm cool. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool on you if that's the case. He's assured me, like, no, I'm not fucking with her. Like, when we started talking, me and her was not talking. Like, That's what he said. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, don't let that shit happen again though, and you need to block that hoe. And you should have told her ass no, because you could just tell that he was nice and people were just using him for money and certain little shit. So I'm like, no, you just need to stop. Like, just go ahead. So he's like, yeah, you're right. So anyway, as I'm like, at this point, I don't think you would like it if I was talking to another nigga, other niggas at the same time. So he's like, yeah, you're right. So he ended up supposedly like not talking to this bitch or whatever the fuck, or blocking it. So mind you, I don't know who this bitch is. I don't give a fuck about who this bitch is, because at the end of the day, all I give a fuck about is when I ask for this nigga for to do whatever the fuck I ask his ass to do, he gonna fucking do it. I don't care about what the fuck another bitch gotta do, because bitch, you can't be that much important, because he with me every day. He calls me every day. When he not with me, he's texting all fucking day. So bitch, you can't be nothing like that. Anywho, it was to the point where he would be chilling with Uncle and I'm like, nigga, you supposed to be over this bitch because you done asked me to fucking cook for your ass and certain shit in your ass ain't here. And me personally, when I cook my fucking food, bitch, you better come eat this fucking food. So, and I still used to eat meat back then. I don't eat meat now, but yeah. So damn, it's just a whole 360. Like I done changed so much. Anyways, yeah. He supposedly blocked the bitch or whatever, which I know he did because he showed me. So, yeah. After that or whatever, me and me, him, and my little brother sitting at the table at my house. This is a while after all that, because anyway, we sitting at the table at my house. Mind you, my mom and them had moved out and all that shit by then. Like, me and this bitch got into it and everything. She can move the fuck out because I had to sit right here and pay money back because this bitch was supposed to get locked up and I stopped it from happening and all this little shit. Anyways, that's another story. Another horse of another color. So, we sit at the table. Now, my brother's sitting on one side of me and he's sitting on the other side of me. I'm basically like in the middle, but not in the middle because this is a round table. So yeah, do the math. So like him and my brother sitting across from each other. I'm sitting, like on the other side. So anyway, we sitting right there smoking and chilling and talking and shit. So all of a sudden, a nigga phone ring and it's a number that he don't know. And I'm like, who the fuck number is this, boo? So he like, I don't know who the fuck number that is. So my brother with his silly stuff, he like, yeah, Nick, let me answer the phone. Fuck that shit. Let me see who the fuck this is. So Nick like, go ahead, answer it. So bro answered the phone and he like, his facial expression changed. He like, yeah, who is this? And I can hear a little remnants of a bitch voice, but I really, I can only hear a little. I can't really hear that much. So I'm guessing the bitch asked to speak to Nick. So they put Nick as DeAndre. Treshawn hand the phone to Nick. So I'm like, who the fuck is that? So my brother like, I asked that nigga. So motherfucking, he get on the phone and see, he like, what? I'm like, man, put that shit on speaker. So that's what the fuck I said. And so you can hear a bitch like, is you okay? And all this, that, and third. So he like, yeah, man, what the fuck you want? Is what he said. So she like, oh, because I heard this, that, and the third, or some shit she was saying, like she heard he with me or whatever. And all this, that, and the third. And so he like, what? Like, what the fuck is you talking about? She was like, oh, I got some plays that we can make for some money and da-da-da-da. So he like, man, I'm good. I don't need no fucking money. And he hung up in her fucking face. But the bitch called back again. But this time, I'm like, did she call back again? I'm not sure. No, she didn't call back again because when he hung up the phone in her face, he blocked the hoe. So I'm like, who the fuck is that? So he's saying that it's Kimberly or whatever the fuck his little ex bitch name. Mind you, the story that he told me behind this bitch like was basically using him for his money. And yeah, because this nigga, he worked and he was getting paid money like every week. He ain't getting nothing under $1,000, period. And he was selling weed and he was doing other shit on the side. Mind you, this bitch, she the motherfucking goddamn got his banking account numbers and she was doing like a lot of little shit to his ass. And I had to tell him when me and him got with each other out, he told me everything about this bitch. Like, bruh, this bitch was playing you the whole time. And I said, you need to go ahead and change your fucking bank account information now. You need to go get new cars, new everything. Because she was still trying to go in and take his money and shit. And so, I'm like, you need to go change that or whatever. But this particular day, I'm motherfucking like, fuck that. Call that hoe back. I don't give a fuck. So, she trying to pop bad shit on the motherfucking phone. And I told this bitch, like, bitch, you got me fucked up. Like, you calling this motherfucking nigga shit and you talking about some matter with kids and all this. Bitch, yeah, I got kids so fucking what? My kids was taken care of before his ass and they'll still be taken care of after. He don't do shit for my motherfucking kids, bitch. Is you crazy? What's wrong with you, hoe? The fuck? Like, bitch, is you cool? You feel me? So, anyway, I'm like, shout it, listen, you got so much shit to say, pull up at that nigga house. I'm gonna meet you right there. Period. Ain't no more talking, because at the end of the day, she need that. That's what I'm feeling like. So, anyway, my cousin walked in, because at this point, she had started being over my house, or whatever. So, she like, bitch, what the fuck going on? So, I'm telling her, I feel like, oh, shit. Where you going, bitch? I'm like, shit, I'm about to go over this nigga house. I don't give a fuck. This bitch gonna pull up. What's up? That's what the type of times I'm on. So she was like, shit, bitch, I wanna fight too. I'm coming. So she bring her silly ass on. That motherfucking goddamn bitch. When I say we get the south side, cause I live in Rico, bitch, which is past north side. So when we get to that motherfucker, we making that bitch in 10 minutes. Trust and believe. And this bitch on my ass. Period. So, and her and my brother in her car, and me and Nick in my truck. So, motherfucking goddamn, we pull up. It's motherfucking goddamn, Nick, T-Bulls or whatever out there, John, his supposedly best friend back then or whatever. But, some big Haitian dude or whatever. So, I'm guessing, like, that's supposed to be, like, her cousin or some shit like that. So, anyway, motherfucking, the bitch ain't there. So, the big nigga, he scary and shit. Mind you, my brother on 1,000, because he ready to slide that nigga. So, he like, shit, sus, I'm trying to tell you, I'm just going to stand over here because I'm already pissed. So, I'm like, cool. So, bro was scared and shit. Nick friend or whatever, the big Haitian nigga. So he like, shit, motherfucking Nick is really not like that and all this, that, and the third. And he like, I'm like, why the fuck is you even over here? Why the fuck is the bitch at? So he like, well, mind you, the whole time the big dude standing right there, motherfucking, this nigga fucking phone keep on going off every 2 seconds. So I'm like, answer the phone, put the bitch on speakerphone. Fuck is you doing all that for? You don't even supposed to be here, nigga. The bitch supposed to be over here like, what's up? Like, nigga, I'm trying to catch that wreck. Like, so, this bitch on the phone. I'm like, bitch, you talking all that motherfucker. You talking all, now you know them is mad. You talking all that motherfucking shit. You supposed to be here. Like, where you at? Like, what's up? Like, stop talking that shit. Pull up, bitch. Where you at? What it do? Like, so, again, this bitch trying to talk shit. He done hung up the phone in her face. He said, don't worry about nothing that she's saying because she's not going to do nothing. That's what the big fat Haitian dude said. She ain't going to do shit. So I'm like, but she talking all that shit. She can catch it. So, I'm saying, I'm asking the big dude, like, who the fuck, out of y'all little friend group, who the fuck is running around talking the fuck about me? And talking about me for what? Like, y'all some dudes. Y'all don't know nothing about me. Why is y'all talking about me for? Like, the fuck, I'm a whole female. Y'all some whole niggas. That shit sound like some whole shit to me. The fuck some bitch assness. So motherfucking goddamn, the friend like, well, I don't be talking about you. And I'm like, well, who the fuck is running around telling this bitch about me? I ain't never met none of y'all. So how the fuck y'all know about me and my children that y'all ain't never seen? You know what I mean? So anyway, he's sitting right here telling this bullshit. I ain't give a fuck because I want answers. So I told Nick, call your other motherfucking friend, Donovan or whoever the fuck his name is. Some shit, I can't think about the nigga name, but it begin with a D. So I'm like, shit, call a nigga on the fucking phone. He talking about he in the bed. I don't give a fuck. I snatched your phone from Nick. I don't give a fuck about your ass being in the bed, nigga. Let me tell you something. You wanna know who the fuck I'm is, nigga? You can call my motherfucking uncle and ask him because I'm certified out this bitch. Don't fucking play with me. I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck running around talking shit about me? Nigga, is it you? Cause you got your own kids and your own wife and y'all motherfucking yo drunk ass. Like, this nigga a whole fucking goddamn drunk ass nigga. Anyway, so I'm like, bruh, like what it is like, I don't give a fuck, shawty. So he like, man, I don't got nothing to do with this and I don't be talking about you. So how the fuck this bitch know what the fuck going on with me if y'all motherfucking niggas ain't over there bitch talking the fuck about me? Period. And why y'all talking about me is what I'm saying. Like, I don't get it. Anyway. End up motherfucking goddamn the Haitian dude tried to like come over there and like, you know, touch me and shit. So my brother like, nigga, you better back the fuck up before I beat your ass out this bitch. Don't be touching my motherfucking sister. So motherfucking so the dude heard me back up and shit. He like, bro, it's nothing like that. Like I don't have any beef with none of y'all or whatever. So my brother like, yeah, I know the fuck you don't got no beef because you over there standing like a little bitch. You ain't got shit to say. Like, I'm over that shit. So motherfucking goddamn. That shit was so funny. Man, you so dude like trying to step up again and he like, bro, he trying to talk to my brother. He's like, man, I'm sorry, like it's nothing. I ain't got no beef with y'all. So he tried to step up again. He tried to talk to my brother. So he like, and he tried to like, you know, give my brother a dap. My brother looking at his ass like he got the mean mug on his ass like, what the fuck? So he like, bro, I told you I'm not fucking with you, bro. Like back the fuck up. So he dude backed up again. All right, cool. Anyway, so after that, my cousin was like, bitch, you need to watch this nigga because that shit don't even sound right. Like, who the fuck over there talking about you then? And I'm like, I don't know. But at this point, he won't even hanging with these niggas no more. So motherfucking, after that, my cousin and my brother dipped. Cause my brother like, yeah, alright, sis, man, y'all niggas call me if y'all got any problems and shit. So I'm like, alright. So motherfucking and so after that, my cousin like, shit, bitch, watch that nigga, I don't give a fuck. So I'm like, alright, you already know what type of times I'm on, cuz. So motherfucker, we go inside the house and I start asking him more questions like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like, you gonna tell me what the fuck going on? Cause I don't know. And I'm like, do you be talking about me with these niggas? He was like, no, I do not. Ever since me and you started really fuck with each other, me and them really don't fuck around. Like, I don't even be going over there. Like, me and you be with each other. I'm like, yeah, you right. He was like, shit, all I do is just go to work and come home. That's it. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm trying to tell you, bro? I don't give a fuck. And he was like, yeah, well, I kind of see that already. I'm like, yeah. I'm over that bullshit. Like, I don't even got time. Anyway, that is today's show, and I'm gonna continue on when I come back up here another day. Anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that I am so grateful. You know, like, regardless of the people and, you know, the bullshit, I just want to let y'all know that I love y'all for real, and this is my real true life. Like, I ain't lying about that shit. And sometimes I might come in and say something about the ancestors, and that's only when I move to, and you know, I'm gonna go ahead and keep that shit to the minimum. But at the end of the day, it's like they're a part of my life. You know what I mean? Like, they changed my life around in its totality. And it's like, damn, I'm thinking that I'm doing the right thing. And I even asked them, can I talk about them? And they said yes. But it's like fucked up when you found a group of motherfuckers that love you for real. And I'm talking about ancestors, and I don't mean to call y'all no motherfuckers, but I'm just talking. So it's just like, it's fucked up when you found a group of these beings that love you for real. You know what I mean? That made you feel love for real. You can't even really like talk about it. You know what I mean? Because people don't understand that I went through all my life and I didn't feel that love. And so getting it, I just want to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel comfortable with them and loving enough to talk about them. But it is what it is. And I ain't even mad. You know what I mean? It's just that I don't want to deal with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like the hostility and the bullshit. Like, you want to call motherfuckers names and all this shit. Like, I'm over it. Like I said, I'm not going to go back and forth. I just feel fucked up. Like, I don't feel like I deserve that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't, this whole shit started over some bullshit. There was some bullshit anyways. And you would have knew it was some bullshit had you would have checked on the nigga. But you don't give a fuck about me for real. Never did. Anyway, at this point, I just wanted to say that I love y'all. And that, you know, I'm cool with not talking to nobody or having any friends and shit like that. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, I got my children. And I'm blessed for that. Like, that's all I need. That's all I need. And like, I'm not mad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm finding happiness within. And that's my power. Period. I'm learning to put myself first. That's my power. Like, I feel good about me. That's my power. So, regardless of what anybody says, I might be the villain in some people's stories. And I've came to grips with that. And I've accepted that. And that's cool. But at the end of the fucking day, I've had to go within and change things from within side of myself. And that's not always easy. It's not always easy to go against or, you know, your shadow and, you know, deal with your shit head on. It's not always easy because everybody can't, you know, look in that mirror. And I'm here to hold myself accountable for all the bullshit that I've done. But see, I do know that I've done a lot of fucking good. Period. And that's over the bullshit. Yeah, I've done some bullshit. But see, over that, I've done good. Way over that. Period. And that's what's gonna carry me through. Period. I'm not put here to argue or fuss and fight with anyone. I'm just not. And I'm not gonna do it. Because that old Deja, she's not here anymore, ma'am. Yeah, I'm going to say how the fuck I feel. Cool. But at this point, I'm over it. Because, see, in my heart, I still love you. I don't care if you don't love me. I don't care if you don't care about me. I don't give a fuck. So I'm not going to fucking drag your name through the mud like you're doing me. I'm not going to fucking stab you in the back like I've been stabbed in the back. And I would think that you wouldn't want to do it because you've been stabbed in the back plenty of times. But it's cool. You feel me? If this is the route you want to take, you take that route. But see, I don't feel I should do that, and I'm not. And if ain't nobody told y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all today that I love y'all, that I bless y'all to the highest because it is the truth. This is coming from my heart. Coming from my heart. I ain't never gotta lie. Period. And if a motherfucker thought I said something, why the fuck you ain't coming to me? Cause you ain't give a fuck. And because you believe what the fuck another motherfucker had to come and say. Period. But it's just like at this point, whatever. Because that showed me that motherfuckers, I really never really had true friends. Period. And I don't think I ever had any true friends. The only true person that I knew, I only had a couple of them. That was what, fucking JoJo and motherfucking goddamn Monica. And a couple people from the fucking group. That's it. Period. Anyway, like I said, that's the end of me for today. I'm gonna holler back at y'all at another time. Peace.